Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick little comparison here between the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini versus the brand new LG L90 Mini. So these devices actually share a lot of similar stuff, similar specs, and that's what I want to go over a little bit in this video. So first we do have the LG L90 here, which is the latest LG smartphone here. It's kind of like a mid-range smartphone. It comes with two buttons down here, capacitive touch buttons, same as the S4 Mini. Comes with a home button, which doesn't really stand out that much. It's kind of built down. And then we do have a little bit larger display here. We have LG's own kind of custom UI, and you also have a pretty cool feature here where you can just knock on it to wake it up. Now personally I don't like LG's own skin. I think it looks a little bit childish here when we compare it against the S4's UI. I think it personally just looks a little bit more fresh here on the S4 Mini. You can kind of see that probably they copy a lot of the same kind of cool things. They do have some cool features though built in, like the Q Slide apps, which is like basically it's a way to have windows like this, and you can resize them and you can move them around. You can also go full screen, or you can probably make it slim again. Okay, cool. So you can also make it like transparent, so you can like see through. So I mean that's pretty awesome. So then we have of course the S4 Mini, which is a mini version here of the Galaxy S4 from last year. Has a 4.3-inch display, removable back here of course, 8-megapixel shooter. So some of these specs that these two devices both share in common is that they both have a 540x960 display. Here Super AMOLED, so very good viewing angles actually. And then they both have 8 gigabytes of internal storage. They also have an 8-megapixel camera here, both these two devices. So let's see here, that I might take a look at in a future video. You can kind of see that from the same distance. You kind of see a little bit more in the S4 Mini. So I might take a look at that. Another specs that they also share in common is that both have the Adreno 305 GPU. And then some differences here is that this one is a dual core 1.9 GHz Crate processor or chipset with a 1900 milliamp battery, versus this one which has a quad core chipset 1.2 GHz, which is based on Cortex A7. And then what they do share in common is that both chipsets seems to be Crate 400, but there is a difference there. I mean, here we have a high, good dual core processor, which is performing very nice. Here we have a little bit lower clocked quad core processor, which is performing very good here in menus and such. And then of course we have a 4.7-inch display here, so you get a little bit of a more cool experience like that, versus here you get a 4.3-inch experience. So oh shit, so a little bit smaller. I mean, you can clearly see that there is a difference here in screen size. You can put this on top here. And they both have, this one has like a matte back, or not a matte, I mean like a glossy back, and a speaker down here. This one has a little bit more of a hard back. And this speaker, by the way, when I listened to it in GTA San Andreas, it was very, very loud and very, very good, it sounded like. So I might do more videos with these devices if people are interested, maybe some hardware or some benchmark comparison and things like that to really see which one which is pawning in certain things. What I noticed with the LG L90 is that when I have it on sides here, my camera doesn't really like that. The viewing angles and display doesn't really seems to be that solid compared to the S4 Mini. But yeah, I definitely probably keep a lookout for what people want to see more of, and then I probably will do more of that. So yeah, quick video. Peace out.